If you've used Word on Windows, Pages on macOS, or Writer on Linux, you're already familiar with the concept of word processing programs. So today, I'd like to introduce you to a similar type of program called a text editor. A text editor is a program that allows you to write and edit plain text files without formatting. Formatting here means changing the font or size, adding various colors, inserting special symbols, and so on. These editors are mainly used for writing programs and configuration files, as these types of file must be kept raw. In this lecture, I'll introduce you to the easiest one to get familiar with, called Nano, which we'll use to write the famous Hello World string as a plain text and save it into a new file called hello.txt. So to launch Nano, simply type Nano in your terminal window. Let's now take a minute to decipher Nano's interface. At the bottom of your window, you should see a new buffer indication. In computer science, a buffer is a chunk of memory used to temporarily store data while it's being moved to another place. In this context, it's Nano's way of telling you that what you're about to type will be temporarily saved into the text editor's memory until you decide to either save it into a file or discard it by closing the program. At the bottom of your window this time, you can see Nano's menu. That little hat symbol is a shorthand for Control key. To display the help menu, for example, simply press Ctrl G, which will give you a list of all the commands Nano supports. You can now browse this help menu using the arrows up and down like on the man page, and press Ctrl X whenever you want to close it. So let's now write the Hello World string into a text editor window and save it into a file. If you look at the bottom of your window again, you should see the Ctrl-O shortcut with the write out label right next to it, which indeed translates to save. At this point, Nano should be asking you for a file name to save this buffer to, so just type in hello.txt and press the Enter key. Nano now indicates that one line has been successfully saved, so from here we can simply quit the program by using Ctrl-X again. Now that you have a better idea of what an in-terminal text editor is, let's get serious and learn how to use Vim, which is a much more powerful and advanced editor, mostly used by developers to write configuration files and programs.